Hi friends, my name is Chaitanya Patki and welcome back to my YouTube channel. A pathetic performance from Team India. Once again a thrashing by 10 wickets, and I'm afraid that we are getting used to such hammerings by different opposition. In 2021 it was Pakistan in the 2021 World Cup. Last year it was England in the semis, and this time in the ODI. Remember, unfortunately, that this has been the second instance where Australia has blanked India by 10 wickets, and in an ODI, and that too in India. The first instance happened at the Wankhede Stadium in 2020 before the COVID pandemic hit. India went on to win the series 2-1, and now this pathetic performance. The pitch was great. There were absolutely no debunkings in the pitch, as was demonstrated by the terrific hitting by Mitchell Marsh and Travis Heads in this Australian innings. And Indian batsmen actually had absolutely no clue to the brilliance of Mitchell Starc. He said it after the interview. For the past 13 years he has been doing the same thing over the wicket at brisk pace, with his angling the ball into the various batsmen at a fuller length. And he also mentioned one peculiar point, that he is ready to go for a few runs, but in the bargain buy some wickets, because he said that Australian bowler's length is actually a little bit back of length as compared to himself, who bowls a lot fuller, and he got his reward in this game. Once again, the Achilles heels of Indian batsmen, as I had mentioned in my previous videos as well, that left arm seamers have troubled our batsmen since times immemorial. And once again, I am very shocked, very sad, and every fan is sad that at least we could have tried imaginative ways, like for example Steven Smith demonstrated in the fourth test, when he put 9 fielders on the boundary to get Virat Kohli out, and Virat eventually succumbed, and he was unfortunate not to get a good double 100, but it was as much as Steve Smith's captaincy as was Virat Kohli's frustration with that shot. Anyways, so we could have tried that imaginative ways. Wickets were the only way India could have dreamt of winning that match, but once you are skittled out for 120 odd, then not even God can't save you, and he didn't. Rohit Sharma looked good for his 13 runs, 2 boundaries. He returned after the marriage of his brother-in-law. Captain, 13 of 15 deliveries. He was undone by Mitchell Starc. Excellent catch by Steve Smith in the first slip. Actually, he juggled it. He was actually a bit blindsided by the movement of the ball in the air, but he took a great catch, and he has found his mojo in the slips. Shubman Gill, a pathetic shot, just not the kind of shot you would play at the start of the innings. I agree that he is an aggressive batsman, but he could have played that shot along the carpet of as well, which didn't, and straight away Labuschagne took a simple catch of the bowling of Starc. Virat Kohli looked class apart for 31 of 35 deliveries, 4 boundaries. He was eventually undone by a brilliant delivery by Nathan Ellis, caught plumb in front LBW, but actually he was the only one who applied some application in the middle. Sky once again golden duck. The Surya Kumar Yadav legacy in the ODI continues. 0 of first delivery, LBW plumb in front in swinger at 148 kilometers per hour, and Surya had absolutely no answer. Actually, when you are out of form, you should first of all try to take some deliveries to settle in. He actually was looking to play a shot on the first delivery itself, and Starc, the wily veteran of 13 years, got plumb in front. He has to work at his technique, Surya Kumar Yadav, otherwise his future in the ODIs will be as bleak as the future of the Congress party currently in India. So and his failures actually give more voice and more reason for the Malayali lobby of Sanju Samson to actually press for his inclusion. I don't want to sound biased, but actually the management erred in giving Surya Kumar Yadav the opportunity in the ODIs due to the absence of Shreyas Iyer when on the Zimbabwe tour, as well as on the previous opportunities he's got. Sanju Samson has played very well in the ODIs. His average is 60 plus. He has got man of the match awards, although against Zimbabwe, but he was in excellent touch, so he should have been given a chance. I don't know why in the first place Sky has been preferred. Agreed that he is 2022 T20 International Player of the Year, one of the best in the world, if not the best batsman in the world in the T20 format, if you include franchise cricket as well as international cricket, but he hasn't just cut it in ODI cricket, and I don't know why the management is persisting with him. Hardik Pandya scored just a single run. Sean Abbott, a wonderful delivery. Steve Smith once again taking the catch of the century. As I said in my previously a few seconds ago, that Steve Smith has found his mojo. He was literally parallel to the ground, and his right hand just stuck and just plucked the ball, just like small children pluck the leaf of a tree. A magnificent. The only catch I can remember is the catch of Mark Waugh, which dismissed VVS Lakshman in the third test against India at Chennai, which we eventually went on to win by 2 wickets. But that catch is fresh in the memory of every cricket fan. So yes, excellent catch, Smithers, and his positive captaincy. So 4 wickets were down, still he had the mentality to keep a slip, and he got the reward as well. Ravindra Jadeja scored 16 of 39 deliveries. He didn't look in his touch, just like all the other Indian batsmen. He was undone by Ellis as well. A simple outside edge, simple catch carried to Alex Carey. Akshar Patel looked phenomenal for his 29, including 2 sixes of the Mitchell Starc. But I don't understand what is the logic of exposing Mohammad Siraj for the last 2 deliveries when you had played excellently well, and you need to gauge that Akshar Patel need to gauge that in that kind of form, when even top order batsman couldn't play Mitchell Starc well, how in the hell will Mohammad Siraj negate Starc? And that is exactly what happened. Softened him up with a bouncer, Mitchell Starc on the previous delivery, and one fuller length round the wicket, and that did for Mohammad Siraj. So another hopeless piece of tactical decision making by Akshar Patel, and though eventually he looked good, but he will regret that decision of giving the last couple of ball to Mohammad Siraj. Kuldeep Yadav 4 of 17 deliveries. He was undone by Sean Abbott and simple catch to Travis Head in the deep. Mohammad Shami first ball duck. Once again that combination Abbott Carey and Siraj, as I said, was clean bowled round the wicket by a Mitchell Starc delivery. So the figures for Australian bowlers: 8 overs, Manvedan, 53 runs, 5 wickets. A well-deserved man of the match award was given to Starc as well, of course. Tremendous bowling, and he's as potent as they come, even on subcontinental wickets. Forget the Australian conditions where he has been the king for many years, but the 2015 and 2019 highest wicket taker once again is finding his element, and that is not ominous signs for India for the third game as well, which will be the decider, as well as the rest of the teams around the world, because as we know that since 2015 Mitchell Starc is not playing in IPL due to rest or injury or due to obvious n number of reasons. He has decided to pull out of the 100 competition as well to just maintain his fitness for the Marquee Ashes series as well as the World Cup, which is going to take place later in the year in India. So a big red warning to all the teams. Sean Abbott once again bowled excellently well as well. 6 overs, 23 runs, 3 wickets. Excellent pace by Sean Abbott, always 135, 140 plus. His action doesn't look that he will bowl that fast, but it is very deceiving, and the batsmen often underestimate him, giving him ample of wickets. But we have to give credit to Sean as well. Ellis in 5 overs, 13 runs, 2 wickets. Excellent display by him as well. He got out the main wicket of Virat Kohli, and Adam Zampa just bowled 2 overs, 6 runs, no wicket. So in India bundled out for 121, a pathetic performance, and 120, I'm sorry, and actually it included 14 extras, so extras was actually in our top 5 batsmen. So a pathetic performance, as I said, I'm mentioning that word again and again because the performance is quite literally shit. Australia and Indian bowlers were unimaginative as they come, unfortunately. I beg your pardon for my grammatical mistake. 121 Australia chased down for a loss of no wicket in just 11 overs. A backhanded compliment and embarrassment to India. Not compliment to the Australian batsman, and embarrassment to the Indian bowlers and the Indian team. 51 of just 66 of 36 deliveries. Mitchell Marsh 6 4 6 sixes at a strike rate of 182.23. Let that sink in. Travis Head also was dropped by Mohammad Shami, which was a sitter, but that summed up India's days on 44-51 runs for Travis Head as well, which includes 10 boundaries. 4 extras were given. Shami in 3 overs, 29 runs, no wicket. Siraj was taken to the cleaners, especially he was hammered towards mid wicket and cow corner by Mitchell Marsh. Akshar Patel in 3 overs gave away 25 runs, no wicket. Actually, I think Rohit Sharma was a bit late in introducing Akshar Patel to the attack in the 9th over, but that wouldn't have made much of a difference because India was going to lose either way, with all due respect to this performance. And Hardik Pandya in 1 over, Mitchell Starc once again gave him the Siraj treatment towards square leg, mid wicket and cow corner region. Huge sixes. He uses the long handle and he is excellent towards not now many people think that predominantly Mitchell Marks is a very good player at the leg side, but his offside play was also tremendous in this game. The boundary he hit of Akshar Patel in the 9th over through the covers was a tracer bullet. What a shot that was. And the clueless it showed how Rohit Sharma was, because he was also clapping. I think in agony he must be clapping, or in helplessness. And one pathetic gesture by Mohammad Siraj as well towards Travis Head, that once Head hit him for a boundary, actually shamelessly Mohammad Siraj started clapping at him. I don't know what is the reason for that. The target you have set is not 350 but only 120, and Siraj just shut up and Travis Head just shut up Siraj's mouth with a boundary the very next delivery. So it shows that arrogance never works in cricket, and Mohammad Siraj needs to work on his attitude, because aggression is an essential part of a fast bowler's arsenal, but once that aggression turns into arrogance, you are just taken to the cleaners. And Siraj looked absolutely foolish in this game. I am a big Siraj fan, but what that gesture that he did to Travis Head was hopeless. And so were his figures: 3 overs, 37 runs. So trouncing that India I think deserved, and hopefully they wake up from their slumber for the decider. We have a very proud record at home in the test as well as ODI series. Remember, Australia was the last team to defeat India 3-2 margin, despite the fact of trailing 2-0 in 2019, just before the World Cup. So Australia is verge on another epic victory, and nothing to say about today's performance. Very sad. And yeah, only way from this is up, because we have hit rock bottom in this game, unfortunately. So how did you like my analysis of the second ODI? Please tell in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and press the bell icon for further notifications. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, everyone, bye, and humbly requesting to you all, please subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me.